Hey.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I'm doing hard enduro today.
Uh-oh. What? Flat? Oh.
My turn signals are broken, guys.
Oh, oh no.
Not the road legal anymore.
Welcome back, everyone. This week we're at Somerville, and then we go to the Millennium tract. I'm here with Chris and Lucas, and this is the first time Chris has ever come to Somerville, so we thought, you know, we'll gently take him around the nice trail side, and you know, start warming ourselves up. And I've just put some new tires on as well, so I wanted to see how they fare. So the running theme of today is about to come up.
Hey! You right?
I made it over.
Yeah, you made it over. That's all that counts.
Up is up.
Up is up. Up is up indeed. That is the running theme for the entire of the Millennium tract. So we after the brief stint on the other side, yeah, tires work, I guess. So I put some new Starcross 6 on. I went for the medium soft because usually I was like looking at what they say, and like their system is backwards, so, well, not backwards, it's just different. So soft doesn't mean soft tires, it means soft for soft terrain. Like you can see, going through a lot of mud, and most of the off-road Ontario races are like grass, mud, sand, loam, that kind of stuff. And there's a few exceptions, like Chloe's Kingdom, which is a bit stony, but even that, it's still mud. Oh, I swallowed a horsefly right now, I think. It was horrible. Like, I was choking on that thing for minutes. Anyway, yeah, so the off-road interior is mostly like, you know, grass, loam, sand, that kind of stuff. So it wasn't a huge deal for me. I was thinking, yeah, it's kind of soft. Okay, I'll take the soft terrain tires. And then the first place everyone wants to go ride is Somersville, where it is rock, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna find out where the limit of the traction is. So traction is just fine.
Were you recording?
No. I turned it off because I didn't think this was that spectacular. And turns out it was really spectacular.
Yeah, up is up. So yeah, we made it to the Millennium track start, and here we go. Of course, you know, first place to test out my new tires is a fairly rocky Canadian Shield place. But I mean, I guess at least it wasn't raining, and I guess this way I can at least test out what the traction's like in kind of crappy conditions that aren't intended for these tires, because they're a little bit hard. They're a lot harder than the Enduro mediums. So and the lugs are much bigger. So that was kind of cool. Really liking the pattern, and I do some practice later on when we go back to the other side after lunch, and I'm really happy with that little climb. I was like, yeah. So after lunch we head back over to the other side because it was pretty tiring doing this, and I practiced just trying to turn. I also went for thinner tires this time as well. Nice bits of bike debris, you know, that's a good sign. So, and I was really happy with them, and I really like the thinner tires. Of course, I can turn better. This was... I saw Lucas struggling outside, and I went by, so I thought, oh yeah, you know, it's all good. And then this happens. What? Oh shit.
You good, man?
Nope.
Pinned his leg under that, and he also hit his back when he fell. But I think he was totally fine. He just needed a minute to get his breath back. Up is up. Lovely jubbly.
Hey, nice try, man. Okay. Up is up.
Up is up.
There's an easier way, though. Hey, you did what you did.
Classic. Yeah, so I'm a little confused with the bead on the tire on the rear. I tried to. It doesn't stick out as much as the other ones. I asked online for some advice, and everyone basically just said the same advice as always. It's like, okay, that's not 100% what I asked, because I was asking if anyone could see the bead line around on the Starcross 6, or if that's just how it's supposed to be. I eventually got an answer in private, which was just like, yeah, there's a tiny line you can just about see, so I'm just going to try again. I did it like 3 times, just using the normal methods, you know, like high PSI, soapy bead, and bounce the tire. Actually, I prefer the method with the hammer. I got so lucky there to make it up that. As I was about to wheelie and I compressed the fork in, I hit another rock and deflected, but whatever, made it. Little jump there. Yeah, I'm going to do that again. I'll pop it off like tomorrow or whatever from this filming and just see if I can seat it again. It, like, I don't know if it's on properly or not. It doesn't make any pop. It doesn't really stick out, and apparently the 6 doesn't look like the 5. I was watching one of the videos about that I watched, like reviewing it before I bought it, said that these are very different to the 5, and that's why it's thrown a lot of people off. But obviously, they say it's really hard to actually get the tire on, so I don't know. I've never had trouble in the past. Like, the bead always sets pretty damn easy, to be honest. Like, you get it to like 30 psi, you got like a ring line popping out all over the place, and you just keep going whilst whacking it with a rubber hammer, and the thing comes out like super easy. By the time you get 60 psi, that thing's set easy, good. But this time, 60 and absolutely nothing other than just like it's squeezing water out everywhere. So, I don't know. It looks like it's spun a tiny bit, so I'm really doubting it's set properly. I've got ultra heavy duty tubes in. I usually always run ultra heavy duty tubes, but other people were like, well, maybe the tube didn't inflate as much or something, but I'm just like, I'm not really sure. This all looks kind of weird, and like, I know it's a motocross tire, or like, they say motocross and hare scrambles and enduro racing, which is basically what I do. I don't really do much hard enduro, otherwise this would have been a terrible choice for tires. I just do like basically what would be hare scrambles and some enduro events and trail riding. So I think these tires are fine. Anyway, yeah. Oh my god, we were getting stuck on this stupid thing. There was like 3 root stumps here, and one will catch your right, one will catch underneath, and then there's like that root that diagonally goes across, and it's like, oh my god, completely stuck.
That fucking stump catches on your pegs.
Yeah.
And that's what stops you.
And the branch goes back that
pain
way
in the
and
ass.
slide into it.
Yeah, I see what
Lift the
happened.
back out, and then we can lift the front.
On the way back, obviously, you just don't go through it. I actually really wanted to try this hill climb again. So did Lucas. Yeah, made it. Luckily that log isn't too big, so you don't have to do a massive wheelie. Where am I going? Gone the wrong way.
I went a little too far!
And heading back, heading back is along Somerville is much easier than heading out, I think, because obviously you get a gauge of what the terrain's like, and you can also find different bypasses on the way back much easier. So I really enjoyed this track. Sorry, the Millennium track. It's so much fun. I think Chris was getting a little bit exhausted. The up is up was adding to a lot of falls.
Oh!
Hey. But champ, you made it up. Lucas cruises up. This one didn't go so well. Making up these routes, and then rather than just continuing momentum up like I usually do, I didn't, and then I basically got stuck there for absolute ages, and eventually faffed around and got the bike up. Coming back through the river, lovely jubbly. Then we met some guys on quad bikes up here, and we told them that it's single trail for motorbikes, and that they're going to start struggling, and they should probably head back. So they turned around and head back, which was fine. Cool little shot there. And then we head back, had lunch, and went back over to the other side, where I was just basically practicing turning. And like, I did a lot of laps. I think I counted something like 20 laps back and forth along this thing. I have no front brakes because I got fork oil all over it, as my forks were leaking after the Walton one. So the whole day I've been riding with no front brakes, of course. And right now I am just practicing with no front brakes, just practicing turning, going through this little course. And yeah, I still suck at turning left. Oh wait, turning turning right. That's what I meant. I suck at turning right. I just can't lean the bike over anywhere near as much as I can turn left. So I just need a lot more practice. And having front brakes might help with my confidence. I got okay at that one there, but in general, needs a lot more practice, and I need to replace my front brake pads. So yeah, anyway, that'll do for this week.